Hey guys, I just wanted to get on here really quick because we have a couple more things left until the end of the semester, and I wanted to make sure we are crystal clear on what the expectations are. So, next week and week 16, so week 15 is only 3 days. Week 16 is only 3 days, so I combined them together. So everything is due by Tuesday the 3rd. So not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after, meaning your speech 5 needs to be turned in. So I just want to briefly talk about speech 5. So speech 5 is persuasion with a visual aid with Q&A. Okay. So speech 5 and speech 4 are going to be essentially the same speech. I want you guys to take the evaluation form that I gave you, and I want you guys to go through it and fix what was wrong and make it better. So for speech 5, instead of having 5 sources, you need to have 7. So you're going to add a little bit more to your speech, but essentially it's going to be the same. So for example, if you did problem solution advantage, maybe you want to do a point on disadvantages to add. Okay, so you have that time and you also have that opportunity to add 2 more sources. Okay, so that's speech 5. So starting this week, on Sunday actually, part 1 of your final exam is going to open. So you have 2 parts to your final exam. The first part is a written part and the second part is multiple choice. I want to talk briefly about the written part, and then I'm going to talk about the multiple choice. So the written part is it's really kind of cool. You get to pick a documentary and watch it. You can pick any documentary you want. You can go on Netflix, Amazon, whatever, and watch a documentary. You get to pick. You can even do a crime one or the whatever. I don't care. Pick one, watch it, okay? And also for some reason you don't have that. If you don't have Netflix or Amazon, I actually have a documentary that you can just click and watch. It's about cancer. So that is kind of interesting as well. Excuse me. So go on there, watch the documentary, take some notes, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to go through each chapter of the book and explain how that documentary goes with that chapter, okay? And so you're going to have to get creative for some of the chapters, but pick an aspect and tell me how the movie goes with that aspect, okay? So that's part 1. That is not due until the 8th of December, or no, I'm just kidding, the 7th at 11:59 p.m. So the very last minute of September or December 7th, okay? So that's due on the 7th, and that's part 1. And you'll have pretty much 2 full weeks to do it. I'm opening it up for you guys on Sunday morning. So it should be there this weekend so you guys can start looking at that. And if you have time over the break, maybe watch the documentary at least, okay? Now, part 2 is a post-test. It's 50 questions. It's true and false. You took the same test at the beginning of the semester, and it's only going to be open on December 6th, okay? So it'll open up at midnight, and it'll close at 11:59, okay? So it'll be open for the entire day. And once you go into it and start it, you can't stop and save it and go back for later. You have to finish it in one sitting. So my suggestion would be on Friday, at some point in the day, that you have an hour, sit down and do it, okay? It shouldn't take you more than 10, 15, 20 minutes, but I would give yourself an hour just to be on the safe side. And so that's kind of it. We're pretty much wrapping up here, and you guys have been doing so great. So I appreciate the hard work. Please email me if you guys have any questions, and I'm looking forward to seeing everything and to having a great break.